Hello friends, now start our new topic, computer software. Till today we have learned about the topic computer hardware, but computer is not the hardware only. Computer is made up of two things, hardware and software. What is the difference between the hardware and the software? Hardware is the part of the computer to which you can touch. Tangible portion of a computer is called the hardware. Means memory, CPU, all input-output devices to which you can touch. The tangible portion is called the hardware. Now what is the software? What is the software? Most of you tell the answer. Software which you can't touch, feel and something. This is not the answer of the software. Software is a program, instructions, lines of code. Software is a program which is run by the computer. Computer is the combination of hardware and software. The part which you can touch is called the hardware and the program which is running by the computer is called the software. Software is of two types, system software and application software. What is system software? System software is a program which is related to computer system. Means a program in which you are talking about, which is handling to computer hardware is called the system software. There are four types of system software. First, BIOS, basic input-output system. This program works at the time of booting. This program is on ROM chip. What is the program? Yesterday we talked about the ROM. What program in that one? The booting program. What is the booting program? Booting program is to check all the hardware is attached or not and transfer the operating system to the main value. This work, the lines which has all this work is called the booting line, and this line is on the ROM chip, and this line is called the BIOS program. Right? Now the next system software is called the operating system. What is the operating system? Operating system is a system software which manage all the hardware of your computer. ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम एक ऐसा प्रोग्राम है जो आप एक पूरे कंप्यूटर हार्डवेयर को कंट्रोल करता है. मैनेज एंड कंट्रोल ऑल द हार्डवेयर ऑफ योर सिस्टम. ऑल द हार्डवेयर मीन्स ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम can control. The basic working of the operating system is to processor management, memory management, file management and IO management. What is this? First one, processor management. Processor means any program is executing when processor is running the program. Now, the operating system control which program will run. There is not a single program. If you open a computer, you can open MS Word, Media Player, Winamp and so many programs. But there is only one processor. And at a time, only one program can run in the processor. So, operating system decide which program will run in the processor. After that, which program will run in the processor for how many time. After that, which will run, or lots of things. This is called the processor management. Means which program which take which input devices, all the controlling comes in the processor management. Memory management. Memory is the storing device. So OS decide which part will taken by which program. Means which program will store on which part of the memory. Here operating system remain in memory ki no two program can hold the same memory, because this is the overlapping. So no overlapping should be there. This is done by the operating system. File management. File management means the managing your secondary storage device. Means on the secondary storage device, which file will store where. Just it's a combination of hardware and software. How you store a file. Just open the MS Word, assign a file name, assign a directory name and save. And you know the file is saving on the hard disk. And you also know there is no directory and a file. In the hard disk is the combination of track, sector and cylinder, tracks and sector. So this is the working of the OS. Which file name, which directory name stored on which cylinder, which track and which sector. When you just give the file name, it go to the secondary storage device, take the file from there and open the file on the screen. This working, which file is stored on which track, which sector, and you can update the file also. You can add new content. So here the operating system not stored file at one place. So where on the secondary storage device, a file stored from first portion here, second portion where, second, third portion here. So OS can collect all the portion and display in front of you. So this is the working done by the operating system. Come in the file management, IO management, input output management. Input output management means managing your input output devices. Means how the keyboard can transfer the data. How can we receive the data from the keyboard, from the mouse? How can we display the data on the processor? Which process will display the data on which device? This is controlling by the OS. Now, language translator. What is the language translator? What is your computer? Computer is the electronic device. Electronic device means computer know only one language, that is called the binary language, means in the form of 1 and 0. But so if you want the computer should do this work, if you are saying in this language, computer can understand easily. But this language is very much difficult for you. To saying any work in this language is just too difficult. It's not user friendly. So you are writing the work of the computer in your own language, and there should be a mediator which take your program. Program means instructions, lines of code to which you want that computer should do. So the program, take the program of your language, convert it to the computer language. This is called the translator. Now there are 3 types of translator. First one, assembler. What is the assembler? Assembler take assembly language program, convert it to the computer language, means convert it to the machine language so that computer can understand the language, understand what should be done. But for the assembler, what is the problem in the assembler? Assembler is machine dependent, means in assembly language program you are talking about the register name, memory address, something like that. So if you write a program in which you are coding, put it on this register, take from this memory address. If the second machine which has not that register, not that memory address, that on the second machine that program will not execute because there is no register, such a register or such a memory address. So assembly language program is machine dependent, means for one machine written program will not execute to the other machine. Now compiler and interpreter. After the assembly language, some advanced language that is called the high level language. High level language is user friendly, means that is not the machine dependent. So you are not talking about the register name and the machine address. You are writing in your own language, and the translator take your language program, convert it to the computer understandable language, that is the machine language. Now what is the difference between the compiler and interpreter? They both are doing the same thing. Take the high level language program, high level language, convert it to the machine level language. Now what is the, both the working is the same. What is the difference? Compiler take the whole program, convert it to the machine language and create a exe file, and you can execute that exe file which is in machine level language. Interpreter take high level language program and convert it to the line by line, means if a 10 line program, interpreter take first line, convert it to the machine level language and execute. Then take the second line, convert it to the machine level language, then execute. In the interpreter, there is no exe file created. That is the difference. It convert the complete program at a time in a machine level language and create a exe, and interpreter take line by line the high level language program and convert it to the machine level language. Okay, then we will take the next chapter, next topic in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.